It's the Techstination Week podcast. I'm Fred Fishkin. Welcome to the compilation of this week's Techstination Reports and more. Dubrock Electrical Group has developed a body temperature camera system that it says can help a wide range of public facilities and businesses reopen or open more safely. The Duthermic system uses AI combined with thermal sensors and imaging to scan as many as 40 people at a time in a fraction of a second. Chief Operating Officer Nick Dubrock says the features are unique.
It allows free-flowing movement of personnel or visitors through any entrance. You don't have to stop. There's not the pressure of stopping to get measured with a temperature thermal gun or somebody manning a camera.
Dubrock says the need in this new age may be the new norm. There's more at duthermx.com. It seems most of us have been spending more time looking at screens lately, and very often that screen time begins with a search. What are we searching for? Google's Justin Burrs says searches for good book suggestions, drive-by birthday parties, and the phrase homemade have skyrocketed. And while many of us search for the serious subjects surrounding COVID-19,
on the lighter side, we're seeing some fun search trends around how to cut your own hair and how to grow or how to make sourdough bread. And interestingly enough, how to raise chickens. I guess a lot of people have been getting chickens for their egg purposes. So we've seen a lot of search interest.
Also, lots of interest in home education topics. For more, you can visit google.com/trends. The restrictions many of us have had to live with don't mean you have to be grounded. The folks at DJI say this may be a good time to learn or brush up on drone flying skills. And DJI is out with the new Mavic Air 2, designed for portability, superb video quality, and ease of flying. The company's Maria Jung.
It's actually the first Mavic in our lineup to offer 4K video at 60 frames per second, and you're still able to get 12 megapixel image quality, but because of a new high-resolution mode through pixel binning, you're actually able to capture 48 megapixels now as well. And on top of all of this, you're getting HDR video and HDR panorama.
And the battery life has been bumped up to 34 minutes of flying time on a charge. Find more at DJI.com. Austere, a relative newcomer to the consumer electronics accessories maker business, is at it again, bringing high-end designs to everything from HDMI cables to power strips. That's been the mission of founder and CEO Dina Gazarian, who points out that many consumers aren't aware that surge protectors have a finite lifespan.
So there's two things you need to look for in a surge protector. Number one, you want to try to find the most amount of joules as possible. So our two different lineups have a 3,000 joule and 4,000 joule backing to them. 3,000 joules probably last you about 5 to 7 years, just depending on where you live. And 4,000 joules will last you about 8 to 10 years.
Take a look at the line and the impressive design at austere.com, where the company's screen cleaning kit, Clean and Protect, has become a big seller as well. With so many people having to cope with increasing amounts of loneliness, researchers are looking at what lessons can be learned about human interaction with Simon 2. You see, Simon 2 is the latest generation robot being used aboard the International Space Station. It uses AI, yep, it's IBM's Watson again, and can detect emotions and language tones. Simon expert Dr. Judith Buckheim of the University of Munich.
We have designed Simon to be a crew member, to assist crew in their daily activities and also to reduce workload and to bring a little bit of fun. And our idea is to reduce stress.
IBM's Heather Fraser says non-invasive sensors are being used today, along with AI, to transform home care for the elderly, with lessons being learned from Simon, and it is really just the start. Those are our reports for this week. You can find a full archive of reports and complete interviews at Techstination.com. Thanks for listening. Now this. How many companies out there have continued to innovate when it comes to building a better radio? I'm Fred Fishkin, host of Techstination, and I'm here to tell you about the new CC Skywave SSB radio from the wonderful people at C. Crane. Bob and his crew really love radio, and it shows in this new compact model that is packed with features. Beyond great AM and FM reception and sound, you can tune into shortwave signals from around the world, Listen to ham radio operators, aviation, and more. It's the radio you'll turn to every day and in emergencies. It will run for nearly 3 days on just 2 AA batteries. Pair the sleep timer with the new Soft Speaker 3, and you've got the perfect radio for your nightstand. Of course, it can wake you up too. Click on Crane at Techstination.com and put in the code Techstination for a free flashlight with your order. They love radio, and you'll love Crane.